Ow. What's up, everyone? Punchy here. Hey guys. Back with Higurashi. Sorry about the intro. My sister actually was talking to me about my YouTube and actually told me about how I guess I don't really talk like this in regular life, you know? How in my videos I have like a weird, calmer golf announcer voice, so just wanted to see what it's like to try to be crazy. And yeah, I mean, it's hard with Higurashi. Also, if I have like a weird little, like, I don't know, lisp in my voice, because my tongue is a little swollen because I got a canker sore on the bottom, so bear with me. Anyway, let's just jump back into it. It's been a couple of days, so I kind of forgot where we were. I think Shion just left us. Then all of a sudden, I was pounced on from behind, causing my heart to lurch. Whoa! Punchy, we found you. It was Rika-chan. When I turned around, Mian and Rena were there too. Yeah, we haven't seen the crew in a while because we've been chilling with Shion, Tomitake, and Takano in the place that shall not be named. Now, went me inside and said, "We finally found you. Now, we just need to find Satoko." Satoko's missing. Everyone got split up this year. Oh gosh, you don't think Satoko saw us? Like, saw me and Shion and the four of us. Ugh. We should make sure we have somewhere to meet up afterwards next year. Oh. You're right. It's a festival, so we should all be together. I listened to Mian's happy declaration with a little bit of guilt. Punchy, did you root for me while I was dancing? Oh, totally. I loved it. Part where you swung the hammer? Oh yeah, I saw it all. You did a great job all the way through. No mistakes either. Uh-oh. Caught. Yeah. That's right, Rika-chan. That didn't count as a mistake. I tensed up as I realized I'd made a mistake of my own. Yeah, Punchy, you're trying to lay it on too thick. Just be like, it's okay, yeah, it's all good. Mian slapped a hand onto my shoulder a little roughly. A gross sweat broke out over my whole body. Did you do it too, Punchy-chan? Did you get some cotton and send it down the stream? You haven't yet, right? Is what I could feel her saying. Without the courage to tell any more lies, I lifelessly shook my head. Huh? You haven't, Punchy-kun? You should go now or it'll be over. Uh-oh. I can feel the suspicion from Mian's eyes. It'll be over. Sorry, this is my first watch Nagashi, so I don't really understand the rules and stuff. That's right. I'm sorry. Yeah. That's good. Play it off, Punchy. Mian took my hand and we started walking down the stone steps. Hey, Punchy-chan. What? No, not the pause in the music. Did you see Shion? My heart skipped another beat. Maybe Mian could sense my surprise through my hand. Well, I sort of think I saw her. You two look so alike, though, so it might have been you. You wouldn't have gotten that wrong. We're wearing different clothes. Huh? Oh, that's right. Mian's momentary silence was like a death grip upon me. I just can't do anything about that, Shion. Well, it's her we're talking about, so we can just leave her be. Mian's expression returned to her former, usual smile, and we continued down the stone steps, her firmly pulling my hand along. Whew. I guess Punchy talked his way out of it, but I feel like we've sown the seeds of doubt in Mian. Hopefully she kind of just blames that on Shion. Like, I don't know. I'm afraid for when the poop hits the fan. Alright. No, not all tips. Let's just... Did it say which ones are new? I'm not sure which ones are new. Let's just go to new tips. Alright. From the scrapbook 4. So from Takano's scrapbook. Probably after today. Well, I say after today. I don't know if they'll be around after today. Watsunagashi. The rite of the Watsunagashi is performed during a village festival every June, even now. But reading back on its origin turns up a seriously sanguine ceremony. Originally, Watsunagashi would happen at fixed intervals, and after receiving Oyashira-sama's trust, they choose a sacrifice. Then the entire village would kidnap, demon away, the person and ceremonially dissect and devour them in a feast. The rules that determine the intervals are shrouded in mystery. This is because the ceremonies occur extremely irregularly. There is a theory that it was determined based on an astrological fortune-telling, but it isn't too convincing. The residents of ancient Onigafuchi village firmly believed that they were half-man, half-demon transcendents, and that they were more valuable than humans were, and they forced people within and without to accept that. Perhaps the act of kidnapping and eating people was done to prove that they were higher up on the food chain. This is just a hypothesis, but maybe the rite of Watsunagashi was a political event for the purpose of either being an outlet for, or outright diverting the attention of, the villagers of the isolated Onigafuchi village. In any case, any of their complaints or dissatisfactions grew serious. If that was the main reason these ceremonies were held, then it's easy to explain how erratic they were. To kind of take some good-ass notes, but not really gonna help her in the end, right? I mean, this knowledge, honestly, it just makes it dangerous for everyone involved, or every outsider involved, I guess. The alleged importance of the implements. I can't find anything that gives a concrete description on what the ritual implements were like. They were, however, real, and there definitely existed a multitude of different kinds. One source states that the implements used in the Watsunagashi rite alone numbered 200. The obvious question then is why they required such a myriad of them. The rite of Watsunagashi was to kidnap people through the demoning away, dissecting them, and eat them. I believe that tools for dissection were for dissection and restraining, but 200 of them is far too many. Generally, tools evolve in such a way as to reach a solution for a certain problem. Once you've reached the ultimate goal, that is, attained a certain level of efficiency, the tool's evolutions normally stop there. Regardless, why would they have created so many different kinds? One of the cultural elements responsible for the diversification over time is that of entertainment. Tools used for entertainment would evolve over time and branch out. Unlike normal tools, reaching the ultimate goal would be more of a dead end, and in searching for the next goal, they would split into many different subtypes. So then, perhaps it's not a stretch to suggest that these 200 plus implements had some entertainment value. That's gross and sick. This is just a hypothesis, of course, but maybe the human dissection process was viewed as a type of entertainment. Well, if they're, from hell, I could see that The three families of old would develop one new implement, dissection tool, after another, and each was varied, novel, and attracted spectators to keep them from growing bored. It's not unimaginable. All of them would have to be enshrined within that storehouse. There isn't much longer until the White of Watanagashi. Oh, so this is like, these are her plans. Her last plans. Though its original intent has been lost, I will reveal the secrets of the traditional ceremonial night within the ritual storehouse. I can't restrain my excitement. Watanagashi cannot come soon enough. I had like a slight voice for her, but I can't remember it now. Slightly softer than my regular punchy voice. Alright. Possibly the last notes from the scrapbook of Takano-san. Here we have after the festival. Uh-oh. Nothing good ever happens after the Watanagashi. Oh, okay, good. We're in the police station. A little better. Late that night, tensions in the police station were strained. In the silence, many of the staff members' eyes shifted back and forth between the clock and their telephones, counting the seconds in that stifled atmosphere. Kumagaya-kun burst in with a young guy trailing behind him. Oishi-san, I've got the autopsy results. Wait. So, this is after the festival. Received autopsy results, meaning someone died already. Whew. Okay, let's find out. The court physician just got here. I'm ready to go, sir. I'll head straight for Gifu. Kumba-chan, things have gotten a bit complicated. They appear to be having a very difficult time determining who the victim is. Uh-oh. Could they have been dismembered? Nope. Cooked into a nice light brown. Oh, this one is rough. Oh. I mean, the last, Tomitaki-san's death before was bad enough, but, I mean, Takano-san did note how many different kind of implements there were, so, oof. This is just another one of them. He spoke in sportive tones, but the meaning behind his words was heavy. The staff gave a collective sigh. All the way? Head to toe? Completely blackened, it seems. Probably smells terrible, too. What a shame it is to be Gifu-san. Cooked with no possessions, then discarded outside the prefecture. At worst, it would have taken a week for the body to be identified. The fact that they'd sniffed it out tonight was huge. Komiyama-kun and a few others are performing a thorough night raid on the dentist in Okinomiya. The dentist? All we can do is hope a tooth matches some medical records. Sorry. Can someone go buy me two or so boxes of Ultra Mild? The young guy answered in affirmation and darted out in the hallway. Oof. We did an excellent job finding this here. It could be that the people who disappeared in past years were scattered outside the prefecture like this too. Then why not bury them? Or sink them into the Sea of Japan, or Lake Biwa, or somewhere like that? Why though? Hasn't the pattern so far been one person dies and another disappears? Kumo-chan, the corpse is inside an oil drum, unrestrained, and cooked. They probably burned them after strangling them. They knew it would be found. So what do you mean is, from the beginning, they didn't want a person to disappear this year? Not so much that as they just aren't related. The person didn't disappear. In fact, whoever did it seems to have wanted to make a show of it. You mean it could be a warning? He folded his arms and then heaved a long and heavy sigh. That might have been the case, had it happened in town. If they'd messed up, taking the victim far away and burning them alive wouldn't have been noticed. If they meant it as a warning, they should have done it closer to Hinamizawa. They wanted to emphasize the fact that they killed the victim, but instead of doing it somewhere for dramatic effect, they did it outside the prefecture. Did they want to emphasize it, or hide it? Boy, I do wonder what Oyashira-sama is up to this year. Oh shit. There's the call. A telephone ring cut through the heavy silence. A staff member nearby snatched up the receiver. Oishi-san! It's Komiyama. They have it. The dental clinic in Okinomiya fixed the wisdom tooth 3 years ago. What about the records? Complete with x-rays. Well, I feel bad for waking up the dentist before dawn. Kuma-chan, get out there as soon as you get records from Komiyama-kun. I can't read that name for the life of me. With practice. Will do. Oh, it's the chief. Thank you for coming out at this hour. Oishi-san, my apologies for my lateness. What's the situation? Well, it's just getting good, you see. We're all getting fired up. Wow! Man. That's rough. So, we're about to find out. I'm not sure how we're gonna find out, because we're probably gonna find out through the story. But damn, so whoever it was cooked, and apparently it was, instead of being demoned away. I'm a little confused right now. Like, I'm not. So is this what would have been Tometake in first arc, where he was like, I think he scratched his throat out or something like that. So this, I wonder if this is a similar thing, but this one, they cooked him. Well, they strangled, so they were dead. Like, I can't. Good, better than being cooked alive. I can't. I'm not going to say. Jeez. All right, let's say. As you can see, I've been trying to save each episode just in case I have to go back, but it got confusing. Like, I forgot where it was, so let's just start from there. Alright, and let's see if Punchy finds out who died. I let out a great big yawn. It was like morning had arrived just as I got to sleep. As Mom set up breakfast, she gave me a pained smile. What's the matter, Punchy? What time did you go to sleep last night? Well, I wanted to go to sleep at midnight, but I had some trouble with that. You were probably all worked up from the festival. No, that's not it. I crunched down hard on my pickled radish to hide my embarrassment. Oh, Mom makes the best breakfasts. After all that happened yesterday, and our discussion about the sound she unheard, that banging noise, like a child far away, jumping up and down on a wooden floor. The story wouldn't get out of my head, so I had trouble sleeping. It was a long night, and I kept jumping at the slightest sounds of faraway tree branches, which should have been either unhearable or too insignificant to notice. You know, it's when, I don't know if you guys are like this, but when like I watch a horror movie, I'm ultra aware of everything that happens. When I woke up to the morning sunlight and birds chirping, it made me feel pretty ashamed about it, but I felt far from refreshed this morning. Punchy-kun, good morning. Huh? Punchy-kun, your eyes are all red. Why is that? Why? Oh, hey, good morning. I didn't get much sleep last night, so I'm sleep deprived today. Oh. The festival yesterday was a lot of fun. Rena's excitement took a long time to go to sleep, so it took a long time to go to sleep too. To sleep. In Rena's case, her excitement seemed to be still be wide awake. They should have this kind of festival more often. Oh no. So we can have lots of fun together. Oh, I'm sorry, Rena. Yeah. Rena talking about the festival yesterday made me remember everything I'd nearly forgotten from last night. Yeesh. I really do want to forget. The inside of the ritual storehouse had been so utterly different from the relaxed, bright, everyday life of Hinamizawa. All those stories that Takano-san told me too. The mysterious incidents that occurred on the day of the Watanagashi festival every year. The strange incidents where one person would die and one would disappear. The old stories of Hinamizawa, flickering like a candle behind them. The numerous and horrifying traditions of Onigafuchi village. The villagers with demon blood in them. The terrible cannibalistic feasts. The poor sacrifices kidnapped from human villages, victims of the Onikakushi. And also, Punchy, if we're gonna get deep into this, we should really find out what the hell that human, canned human meat stuff was. To quell the rage of Oyashira-sama, the ritual involving living sacrifices. There are also many, many others. There were so many stories that just remembering them put me in a foul mood. Most of them weren't fiction either. They were true. We didn't need to fear them just because they were real, though, since it all happened so long ago. Such a very long time ago. Hopefully a very long time ago. Where's Michan? She's late. Huh? Before I realized it, we'd arrived at the place where we'd usually meet with Mion. Probably because I was so lost in thought. We agreed that if she isn't here by now, we could just go on ahead, right? Should we? Mion being late wasn't too rare an occurrence, but today she was unusually late. Uh-oh. It's like when the normal everyday life is slightly broken after something so horrid as finding out about the true nature of the Watsunagashi festival, that you just gotta watch out for everything. A few of the ominous tales from the night before came back to life in my mind again. Who would die this year and who would disappear? It couldn't have been Mion? Of course not. What should we do, Punchy-kun? If we don't get going, we'll be late. She'll be here. She didn't call to tell us she'd be staying home today, right? Let us wait 5 more minutes, okay? When I looked at her watch and seemed a little worried, but then she nodded with a satisfied smile. If we had to wait 5 minutes, we had to run as fast as we could to school or we'd be late. As soon as I thought that, we spotted Mion running towards us, out of breath. Mi-chan, you're late! You waited? You should have just gone ahead. Mina was breathing heavily and her face was all red. I know it's like last arc was when this one's about me and Shion. But it's still weird to see me and flustered or anything like that, because she was always so cool, level-headed back in arc 1. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Her house is right down this road, wasn't it? It wasn't far enough away for her to end up like this, was it? Mi-chan, are you not feeling well? Huh? Now that she mentioned it, Rena pushed Mian's bangs away and put her hand to her forehead. Rena, your hand is pretty cold. Mi-chan, you're a little bit warm. It's no big deal. Give it half a day and I'll be as fit as a fiddle. Are you really okay? You don't have to push yourself, you know. What's this? Punchy-chan, are you worried about me? That's nice of you. That answer wasn't like Mian at all. She must have had it pretty bad. I just think you shouldn't push yourself so hard. You can tell the teacher you had to take the day off. I'm fine. I took some medicine. I think it's already working. Mian forced an energetic expression on her face and flexed her biceps at us. I'm not sure if she doesn't look like she got muscle, but maybe. Okay, then let's go. Don't overdo it. But of course, there's the time. What? We need to run. We won't make it. This morning sure is thrilling. Maybe it's just what I need to shake off this slowness. Let's run. Hey, wait, you're sick. Don't go overboard. Mian began to run vigorously anyway. Mi-chan is older than us, right? She knows her own body better than anyone. I decided to leave it at that and assume she was fine. Great, then we should get going too. We began to run after Mian. Right. Alright, we're in school, and that is where we will end it for today. Don't worry, tomorrow it's gonna be Friday. I'm not gonna be off work, but I'm gonna have more time after work. So, you guys are still gonna get your 3 episodes a week for this week. I'm gonna make sure. I really want to try and do it today, but it's already a little late recording it, and the main problem is, after editing it and then I have to process it before I can upload it. That's what takes a long time. But maybe if it's not too late, I can actually get to it. So we'll see. Also, I hope you guys are having a good fall. It's cold now where I am. It's unfortunate. I have to wear sweaters. I can't wear tanks when I go out to party. Don't really do that, but when I go out at least. But I do like fall, and can't wait for Halloween. Be good, especially I hope I'm still playing. I don't know if I hope I'm still playing Higurashi. Well, fall when Halloween is going around, but that just seems like they go together so well. Also, if I'm able to on weekends, I'm hoping to do like another video, but not of Higurashi. And I know someone, I think Greg before, mentioned that things like a good thing like this would be maybe like the Telltale series. So at the time it was Walking Dead, but I know the Batman one came out, and I love Batman, so that seems like fun. I might do that. Also, there's another visual novel called Steins Gate that came out on Steam not too long ago. I know it's probably a little old. If you guys have heard of it or know anything about it, don't tell me, but you can tell me if it's good or not. Like if maybe you'd want to see me. I don't know if they have voice, but it looks newer, so just like want to see me do that. Also, this is kind of out there, but it looks anime, so it caught my eye. It's like called. Let me see if I can find it. It's like Gal Gun Double Piece. I took a look at it, and it's a little etchy, I'll say. I don't know if I really want to go that route, but it looked funny. So maybe if you know about that, let me know too. Anyway, getting late, guys, so you can try and get this out. Well, I am gonna get this out tonight, just a matter of when. I hope you guys are having a good fall, and good night. Have a good one. Bye-bye.